Well, good morning, and welcome to another episode of TMOC, The Making of a Comedian, a YouTube original series. I'm so proud and happy to be presenting to you episode number 7. Of course, before we go on, guess who called me yesterday right after he watched episode 6? Oh, you guessed it, my brother Steve. Steve gets on the phone with me, and I said, "Hi, my brother. How are you today?" And he says, "Rob, you know why I'm calling." I said, "Not really." He said, "I saw episode 6, Rob, and you promised me that you were not going to portray Mom, may she rest in peace, in a negative light." I said, "What are you talking about?" He says, "You know." I said, "She got me a bike. What a wonderful mom to get me a bike." "Rob." I said, "Yes." And he says, "And?" And I said, "And?" "Oh, and I showed how generous she was because she wanted to help me accessorize my bike." And he says, "Go on." And I said, "Well, okay. Maybe a basket for a 9-year-old boy's bike isn't the best accessory." I said, "But you know what? I showed that she was generous, and it's a thought that counts." "Really? Really?" I said, okay. No more. You know what? This episode number 7, I will not portray Mom in a negative light, nor will I even mention her in this episode. You promise? I said, "Yes, I promise." Okay? "Are we done?" He says, "Yes, we're done." I said, "I love you. Bye." Okay. So, no mention of Mom. Welcome to episode 7. I like to call this the football years. Football. Man, did I love football. So anyway, again, I'm 9 years old, 1972, going to play for the Van Nuys Bengals at Van Nuys High School. I'm feeling good. I did have a little bit of bad news. As you recall, I was at the time big boned, wearing the husky pants. So I weighed 93 pounds, and unfortunately, to play gremlin football at 9 years old, you were supposed to only weigh 78 pounds at the most. Okay, I deal with, I just have to take care of business. That's all right. 15 pounds I have to lose. I can do that. I've seen these shows. They show people eating, ground beef patties and cottage cheese. I like hamburgers and cottage cheese. Okay, I guess I can do that. That's all right. I'll make it happen. I said, "It won't be fun not playing." "Oh, no. You can play. You can practice with the team and stuff. It's just that if you don't make the weight on the game day on Saturday, you won't be able to play in the game." Like, well, okay, I know what I'm getting into, but at least I'll be able to play during practice, and I'll be able to do things during practice, and then I'll lose the weight, and then I'll be able to play in the games. Like, there you go, Robbie. That's a great attitude. Like, thank you. So they had me playing as a lineman. I never played as a lineman. I usually, with my friends, I would be like the guy throwing the ball, the guy catching the ball, the guy running with the ball. Not the guy blocking the other guys coming in. And like, okay, well, I guess because I was big bone, they felt like, we were going to put the big bone boys on the line. Okay. So I dealt with that. That was okay. And I'm practicing. I'm actually having fun. they're using me as like a tackling dummy because I was so big. So like, hey Rob, take the ball and run this way, and they're gonna try to tackle you. And these guys that were weighing like 55 pounds were hitting me, and so I'm like, well, how are they practicing? They just keep kind of bouncing off me, but that's cool. That's cool. But I'll do that. At least I get to run with the ball. That's something that I, was doing before. So that's cool. And so Saturday comes, and of course I'm not that excited because I know I wasn't going to make the weight, but I was okay with that. That was all right. And Saturday comes and they have this scale, it looks like just like at a doctor's office, the whole thing. And, you don't want the scale to go up, because if it goes up, they set it at 78 pounds. If it goes up, then they got to put the weight over. That means you're over 78 pounds. You don't make it. And I knew I wasn't going to make it. That was cool. Well, I get on there, and of course, the thing just goes whoop, straight up, bam, to the top. I mean, the noise that it made going up to the top from 78 was, anyway. So they said, "Oh, I'm sorry. You did make the weight. You're not going to be able to play today. You'll need to take off your shoulder pads." And I said, "Take off my shoulder pads?" Like, well, yeah, because we don't want to confuse the referees. And you're going to be dressed, and maybe your coach will try to sneak you in or something. My coach would try to sneak me in, and they would see that I'm on the field. They know, no, those are the rules. You can't wear your shoulder pads, so you have to take them off. I said, "Oh, okay, that's fine. You know what? These are uncomfortable anyway. Who cares?" Like, okay, well, that's a spirit. That's a good attitude, Robbie. I said, "Thank you." And they said, "Well, just one other thing. Before you put your shirt back on, you need to turn it inside out." What? You need to take your jersey and turn it inside out. Inside out? I said, "But I don't have any shoulder pads on. Why do I need to put it inside?" That doesn't even make sense. Like, well, they just want to make doubly sure that, like, obviously if you went out on the field, and it was inside out, they would definitely know you're not playing. I said, wouldn't they know because my shoulders are like this, and I have an uncle also playing with me whose shoulders are out like this because of the shoulder pads? Wouldn't they be able to tell the difference? The rules are the rules. Okay. 15 pounds I have to lose? Yeah. In every game, I'll have to do the same thing, inside out? Yeah. Ground beef patties and cottage cheese. Here I come. Well, thank you for watching episode number 7. I'm so glad you came by. Be sure when you go onto the YouTube channel to hit that like button and subscribe. I've got some exciting news. Wow, I'm speechless. I believe we are up to 14 subscribers. Whoo! 14 subscribers. Unbelievable. Seems like just yesterday I was at 1. Anyway, so thank you again for watching. Episode 8 will be tomorrow. I'm going to keep going here with the football. What a time of my life. It was one of the best. So I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow, and have a great day.